There's a thought experiment that used to be used all the time in ethics, and it's now come back into fashion because of self-driving cars, but it's called the trolley problem. Has anyone ever heard of the famous trolley problem? Maybe if you've seen The Good Place, you remember that episode. Yes, good. So the trolley problem is, again, a thought experiment, which means it's not supposed to be real. It's supposed to just be this, very controlled situation that tests our intuitions about something. And so this thought experiment is meant to test our intuitions between two very famous ethical theories that we're going to start talking about next week. One of them is called consequentialism, and the other is called deontology. And these are two very, very famously prominent, meaning that lots of people have adopted and defended these views right throughout human history. Very, very famous theories for what makes something right or wrong. And by the name, you can probably guess that a consequentialist is going to judge rightness and wrongness based on the consequences of action. So it's not going to be something in an act itself that determines whether it's right or wrong. It will be entirely determined upon its outcome, right? What the consequences are. And then depending on the theory, that will tell us whose consequences we're concerned with. So if you're an egoist, right, an ethical egoist, you're only concerned with the consequences for yourself. But if you're a utilitarian, you'd be concerned with the consequences for everybody involved, right?